Aunt Midge posted all her political opinions on Facebook again, and now the entire family is fighting over it in the comments. This 1-hour Zoom meeting could have been an email. You know that, right? Why do you have to be so negative? Doesn't anything in this world bring you joy? But we made plans. I bought new hiking boots. I put this into my workout schedule. You don't want to use a right that people have fought and died for because you don't want to do the research? You've missed me. The last time I saw you, locked me in the freshman boys' bathroom. I have a huge project due at 5 p.m. Can this wait till later? Thank you for going to the grocery and getting all the ingredients so that you can live a long and healthy life. Excuse me, sir. Sir, you need to use your turn signal. We all have them. Things that annoy us, things that drive us crazy, things that give us the ick. Today, we are talking about the pet peeves of all 9 Enneagram types. I asked on my Instagram at Enneagram with Abby to share your type and your pet peeves, so I guarantee all of these are coming directly from you. Also, make sure you're subscribed to this channel so that you can see more videos all about the Enneagram and personality types every week. My goal is to help you discover you so that we can all be our best selves, pet peeves and all. We're starting with the pet peeves of Enneagram type 9, the peacemaker. The overall vibe of all the 9 pet peeve responses that I got revolve around 2 things: being ignored and unnecessary conflict. A peacemaker's core longing is to know that their voice and presence matters. So it makes sense that anytime they're not listened to or talked over, 9s are gonna feel a little annoyed. I haven't read a book with such immaculate world building in a really long time. I mean, it made me feel like I used to read a lot, but then I downloaded TikTok and all of that went out the window. I have the attention span of a 9-month-old baby cockatiel. Like I was saying, it was really refreshing to read a fantasy like this. It had redemption, revolution, sci-fi. I watched this TikTok the other day where this girl held her cat up to another cat and they touched noses and they like rub noses and they love each other and they're like best friends. Isn't that so cute? I love TikTok. We should go on TikTok right now. Peacemakers also dislike unnecessary conflict. Because 9s desire inner stability, they don't like any outward discord that could mess with their inner peace. So this could look like online conflict. Aunt Midge is posting all of her political opinions again, and all of the family is literally fighting over it in the comments. Why, Aunt Midge? Why? All holidays this year are gonna suck. Type 9s will also avoid unnecessary conflict while out and about in the world. For example, at a restaurant.
Hey, how are you liking your meal?
Oh, it's delicious, thank you. The cucumbers are kind of soggy. Last time I was here, they were crisp and fresh. I mean, did you change the recipe or something? Like, what are you doing? I don't know, it's just really not worth the money that I paid for it.
I'm so sorry. Do you want me to get you a new dish?
You know what? I want to talk to the chef. Can you bring him out here?
Okay, I'll be right back.
Now let's explore the pet peeves of Enneagram Type 8, the Challenger. If you watched my female Enneagram 8 video, which I will link right here if you haven't, but if you watched it, you know what an incredible asset Type 8s are in a family, in a workplace, and in a community. They are assertive leaders who know what they want and how to get it. So you won't be surprised to know that a big pet peeve for Type 8s is wasted time. This 1-hour Zoom meeting could have been an email. You know that, right? Now we're all an hour behind work. Enneagram 8s value efficiency, so when time is wasted, they feel like something has been stolen from them. Another way this translates into a pet peeve is when others are moving slowly. We could go for a picnic at the park by the lake, or we could just go to the grocery and start meal prepping for the week. By the time you decide what you want to do, the day is going to be over. I'm making the decision now, you lost that privilege. Another pet peeve for Type 8s is bad leadership. Man, if you want to see an angry Type 8, just give them a bad leader. An Enneagram 8's core desire is to protect themselves and the people they love. Aligned Type 8s fight for the underdog, pave a path for others, and use their leadership skills for good. So nothing drives an 8 crazier than a leader who is misusing their power. Hi, is this the office of City Councilman Jam? I'm calling to demand that he resign. He offers political favors in order to help his own private orthodontist business. He purposely tries to sabotage galas that are meant to raise money for the community. And he uses people's bathrooms without permission and stinks them up. He's corrupt, and I don't want him representing me. Are you writing this down? Now let's talk about the pet peeves of Enneagram Type 7, the Optimist. A Type 7's core fear is being deprived, so a lot of their pet peeves stem from this fear. For example, most 7s hate when they have a forced schedule with a set routine and there is no flexibility within that. Every day, Same thing. Wake up, brush my teeth, get in the car, drive to work 9 to 5, freaking come home, eat dinner, and do it all over again. It's driving me insane. I need to go rock climbing or something. Get a bouncy castle. Get married. I don't know. Another pet peeve of an Enneagram Type 7 is negative people. I mean, the name of a Type 7 is the optimist. They want a positive, sunny world full of no pain and lots of fun. When 7s feel frustrated, they use their positivity to fight those bad feelings. So when others pour out negativity, 7s feel annoyed. Gas prices are so high right now. I'm paying $60 just so I can sit in horrible traffic watching terrible drivers swerving from lane to lane. If you don't want to pay for gas, you could just ride your bike. Riding your bike to work would be fun. You call ruining your knees and getting hit by negligent cars fun? Why do you have to be so negative? Doesn't anything in this world bring you joy?
No, not really.
Now it's time for the pet peeves of an Enneagram Type 6, the loyalist. The most common pet peeve that I received for Type 6s is inconsiderate people. These are the types of people who don't think about the rights and feelings of others. This behavior is directly opposed to the core values of Enneagram Type 6. I mean, they're called the loyalist because they are loyal to their friends, their family, and their virtues. They value reliability, hard work, and doing what you say you're going to do. Let's take a look at some examples of these pet peeves, shall we? Really? You're gonna use the dishes and then not wash them? All right, you ready to go hiking? I was thinking about staying home today.
But we made plans. I bought new hiking boots. I put this into my workout schedule. I already put on sunscreen all over my face.
I'm just not feeling like doing anything active or moving off the couch in any way at all.
Fine. I'll go alone, and I'll probably get murdered because I'm hiking alone.
Mom, I got you tickets for my graduation. They were like $100 each. I just don't understand why you would say you're gonna do something and then not follow through.
Okay, Type 5s, it's your turn.
Investigators value being knowledgeable and competent. Okay, so knowing that about 5s, what do you think their biggest pet peeve is? Their biggest pet peeve. You can type it in the comments right now.
Yep,
You probably guessed it. It's ignorant and inept people.
Are you ready to go to the polls?
I'm not really sure who to vote for, so I'm just not gonna vote.
What?
It's just all super convoluted, and politics is corrupt anyway, so it's just not worth the effort.
You don't want to use a right that people have fought and died for because you don't want to do the research?
It's too hard.
You have eyes to read, fingers to Google, and I have no sympathy for you.
Another pet peeve of Type 5s are useless things that zap their energy. 5s carefully guard their inner resources and don't like feeling like their space and their time and their person is being invaded. And there's nothing that uselessly invades your space more than forced fun and icebreakers. Okay, guys, since we all just met, we're gonna be working together for a long time. I thought we would play a little icebreaker, 2 truths and a lie. And then after that, we're gonna play a round of Human Knot. Now let's dive into the pet peeves of any. So romantic. Their pet peeves primarily revolve around their core desire. 4s want to be seen as unique and special. Authenticity is extremely important to romantics because being true to yourself means that you are one of a kind. 4s might hate this phrase because it's cliche. Actually, they probably really do. But I'm going to say it anyway because I feel like the sentiment is what we're getting at here. It's the phrase, be yourself, everybody else is already taken. That's why a 4's biggest pet peeve is fake people.
Hunji.
Oh.
Abby?
Jessica, hi.
I haven't seen you since high school. How have you been? I've missed you.
Missed me. The last time I saw you, you locked me in the freshman boys' bathroom.
You still remember that?
Kids are just hilarious, aren't they?
Anyway, I'm doing really good. I just got married. He makes a lot of money. He's in the beef industry.
Thought you were a vegetarian.
Not since we started dating, I'm not. Well, anyway, Gabby, I'm late for bottomless mimosas with my girlfriend.
Bye.
So good to see you.
Hope I never see you again. Another huge pet peeve for Type 4s, and my 4 husband can vouch for this, is when anybody takes their ideas, recommendations, or inspiration without giving credit. So if someone steals their idea without giving any acknowledgement at all of where it came from, that's a one-way ticket to Annoyedville. Oh yeah. Hey boss, I noticed you pitched my idea on Tuesday. Did you happen to mention to the board who gave you that idea? That was your idea? It's hard to keep track when we're brainstorming. Just so many ideas flying around. Sure. Except I pitched it to you in an email with a pitch deck, and it literally had my name on it. So, weird. Well, the board loved it. Super. Let's talk about the pet peeves of Enneagram Type 3, the Achiever. I've read in several books that a way to improve relationships with a Type 3 is to avoid interrupting them when they're working. Then, on my Instagram polls, an overwhelming amount of 3s said that their pet peeve is when people interrupt them while they're working. Most 3s use work to achieve their core desire, which is to have high status and success. So it makes sense that anything hindering their productivity level would be pretty annoying. Hey, do you want to get pizza tonight? I'm on a Zoom call. Sorry. I'll just go. What's the silly name we made up if we ever got a pet horse? I'm working. I can't remember, but I remember thinking it was really funny. I have a huge project due at 5 p.m. Can this wait till later? Fine. It was Mick Mac. Yes! It's so funny! One big pet peeve for Type 3s is actually one of my pet peeves. I'm an Enneagram 3 Wing 4, and it really irks me when people complain about things that they can change. I just feel like it's unnecessary negativity that you're putting out into the world and putting out to your friends and family, and it's just one more step to you not doing a goal that you are totally capable of doing. I've always wanted to make a YouTube channel, but it's too late. If I wanted to be successful, I should have started in 2009. That's not true. Tons of people start successful channels every day. I don't have the equipment I need to do it. You have a smartphone, right? Yeah. Then you have all the equipment you need. But I don't like the way my hair looks on camera, and all my friends are mean to me, and I'm always tired. Like every day I'm super tired, so I just don't think I could do it. Let's explore the pet peeves of Enneagram Type 2, the Helper. This type prioritizes relationships above all else in their life. That's why I think so many of Type 2's pet peeves revolve around relational dynamics. For example, when people are selfish and take advantage of others for their own personal gain. What? I convinced my parents to pay for my trip to Miami. Aren't they saving for retirement? Yeah, but I told them it was for a work trip, and if I didn't go, my boss was gonna fire me. It's disgusting. Now I can party all night long. I can't believe you would do that. I'm gonna call them right now and tell them the truth. Another common pet peeve for Enneagram Type 2s is not saying thank you. 2s want to feel loved and appreciated, but in order to feel appreciated, they need to know that others are feeling gratitude for all the things that they do. When they don't hear thank you, they fill in the gaps with other things, like rejection, sadness, and neediness. I made you your favorite lunch. Perfect. I'm starving. Do you need something? No. Do you have a cold or something? Thank you for making me lunch. Thank you for going to the grocery and getting all the ingredients so that you can live a long and healthy life. Thank you so much. Thank you. And last but not least, the pet peeves of Enneagram Type 1, the Perfectionist. Pet peeves for this type are focused around integrity. A Type 1's core desire is to have integrity and to be good. If you lie, that's a pet peeve. If you're late, that's a pet peeve. Ones hold themselves to an incredibly high standard, and they hold everybody else in their life to that high standard as well. That man didn't use a turn signal. Excuse me, sir. Sir, you need to use your turn signal. Otherwise, people on the road can't make informed driving decisions. Ridiculous. Honestly, people just can't drive these days.
You should really close your mouth while you eat. Huh? It's incredibly bad manners to chew that loudly and with your mouth open. I can see everything inside there. Everything. My friends, did I get your pet peeve right or did I not? If I didn't, please put them in the comments down below. We love dissecting and reading all about the Enneagram types on this channel. So if you're not subscribed and you want to see new videos like this every week, make sure you subscribe. My upload schedule is Thursdays. And yeah, I'm just so happy that we were able to do this video. It was so fun. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, have a lovely, lovely day.
Which helps you identify your core motivations, fears, and drivers at work, home, and in relationships. It explains the why behind our behaviors, answering questions unique to you like, why do people describe me as intimidating when I don't feel that way? Or why is it so difficult for me to decide what I really want? Although its exact origins are unclear, the Enneagram has ancient roots dating back around 4,000 years, but became more widely used by psychologists in the 20th century. The Enneagram outlines 9 core types with different patterns of thinking, feeling, and acting. It helps you understand how you relate to yourself, others, and the world around you. Our accurate test takes less than 10 minutes to complete and gives you an overview of your unique Enneagram type. Over 50 million people have taken our test to date and have given it an average star rating of 4.9 out of 5 stars. Find out why Trudy's Enneagram test has helped so many discover their true selves. Go to trudy.com/Enneagram and take our free test. And to learn even more about your Enneagram type and how it plays into your work life, relationships, and stress levels, upgrade to get your full 19-page report.